Hey, good morning, everyone. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Let's get ready to rumble. This broadcast is for demonstration educational purposes only. It's important to know I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. Okay, let's do it. Big day yesterday. Big 50 basis points cut of interest rates. Yeah, let's see what the market did pre-market. A huge move up. Enormous move up. Look for that gap to be filled. We could get a pullback here, but we're going to give the market a chance to settle down. Big move up overnight on the index equities. That's the Russell. Here comes the move down. Good morning, Rao. Good morning. And I think while we're waiting for this market to settle just a bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up all my bots really quickly. I'll save you the painful process. I'll do it on the side here. But we're going to set the whole portfolio, every single one of our bots. We're going to put it on a $300,000 Apex account. And we're going to let the good times roll. Here's a long trade on crude. You can see pre-market on my leaderboard what's hot, what's not. Crude oil, NASDAQ, the haymaker, crushing it. Our smart stops doing well on the NASDAQ. Russell, Dow, gold. Can't pick a bad one. Our 2-minute retirement plan has just been on fire. I don't want to jinx it. And we got going into a big counter trend move. But if there's a strategy that's been hot this week, the good Lord knows it's this retirement plan. Hey, good morning, Suzanne. Thanks for joining us today. Let's see if we get this retracement here. Crude oil's up big, 1,220 on crude. Big short play on the Russell. The ES signal A is about to jump. We got room right down to that VWAP. And the RTY, that one-day pass. What a great time to take a one-day pass. Man, this one here on this signal B is going to go all the way. Let's take a look at the one-day pass. If today's your first day joining us, we're running a fully automated system. We like to call it, well, we do call it the AI Auto Trader. Leverages some really powerful technology. You can see the short entry here on our one-day pass. This takes the maximum number of contracts, that the prop firm will allow you to go the minimum amount of ticks to pass the evaluation in one trade. And we've got this time optimized, entry optimized, ATM optimized to give you the best chance of passing your evaluation in one trade. And it worked like a champ this morning on the Russell. Still getting that big move down. Must have hit the profit target on that signal B. And here we go. Signal A on the ES jumped in short. So the market doesn't like those big gaps. That overnight move, that big move up, it's kind of filling it in just a little bit. You can see our 2-minute here on the retirement plan. This is our NASDAQ. We've got a really unique way to manage this trade. Cash register's coming right down for the score. Now you'll be able to see in just a moment, if it continues down on the NASDAQ, my stop is going to lock in more profits. If it matures to the downside. Let's see one with a little more of a reach. This AI drone is going to tell us the range of the market. So the AI auto trader will dynamically change its inputs based on the range of the market. And it feeds that information to the bot. The bot's the one we trade. The bot will dynamically adjust and optimize itself a little bit further, on that 2-minute. These are automated strategies that run on the NinjaTrader 8 platform. Almost in our profit window here. Oh, came close. A little further. We really lock in some nice gains. Push down. Once we get about 40 ticks from that profit target on the NQ, we're going to lock in a really nice profit. My ES should be trailing on this short position as well. All right. So we didn't get a full winner on the ES, but we did make some money on it. I don't mean to be staring into your living room here. I'm working on the trade copier, sorry. Oh. What I'm doing here in the background is I'm putting this Apex account on the full portfolio. I've already got, and I'm going to rename the tabs. This is the CL, Black Gold A. And we're going to make this, let's unlock this, the CLB. And something interesting I wanted to show you is this copier. I was looking at some of the features of it. Is if we wanted to, if we see that one of our instruments is doing really well in the portfolio, we can increase the size of it or decrease the size of it. We would have to unlock it. So if we have one of the instruments, say the NASDAQ has just, been doing extremely well, we can level up on the NASDAQ in our portfolio and kind of decrease the lots or this number of contracts or even trade micros on the weaker instruments in the portfolio. So here's the signal A bot. Here's the signal B bot. And I'm going to do the entire portfolio. And we're going to get a cumulative total. Yeah, the one-day pass is really time optimized very well. So now that we got this pullback at the market open, we're getting a continuation up on the NASDAQ into the trend. Here's our haymaker. This is our 30 range. And this has a trailing stop. It's a momentum-based trailing stop that's tied to the 15 EMA. Once I get about $250 in profits, it's going to automatically, my stop will automatically attach itself to this 15 EMA, which is this dotted line, the dash dot dot line. Didn't make it 250 in profits. While that's playing out, let me continue with my my surgery over here. I'm going to go to the ES, signal A bot. Oh, here goes that ES. The E-mini on the S&P 500. We've got some room down to that VWAP. The VWAP is this purple line. And you can see we're trailing the trade, locking in profits, 1250 a tick as we go. Oh, this one might have some legs here to the short side, looking at the E-mini. Got that inverted hammer right here. Let's get the short roll. I want to hurry up and get these in place because the it's coming time to trade the NASDAQ on our time optimization. And I'll explain in just a minute what that is. And some good news, I did get the green lights. The team, we met yesterday, and because of the incredible results we're getting, we're going to go ahead and get it out to our members this Friday, which is tomorrow. Hallelujah. And I'm going to explain that update in just a moment. I just want to get this set up. It'll take me 5 more minutes if I just concentrate on it. Big move down. Look at the E-mini. Holy moly. We're right at the VWAP. I took my eye off it. But what a beautiful reversal that instrument caught. Holy moly. And if we push through this VWAP, we are going to go all the way. It's trying. It's bouncing right now. That VWAP is a tremendous area of resistance or support in this case. All right, well, it made a really nice trade there. Came all the way back. And it's minus 250. That's our drone. Okay, let me continue. I'm almost done. I got the retirement plan. I'm on the NASDAQ. We're going to do the RTY and Dow, and we got the whole portfolio. And then I'll explain what I'm doing. Retirement plan's back in. This has been a hot strategy. Wow, the Russell is selling off in a big way. Let me get the Russell set up. That's the one I'm working on right now. It just missed our profit window. Here it comes. Little more. Push down. Push. Get on down. There it goes. In our profit window. Locked in a beautiful trade. Now it might go all the way. That bot is, man, that 2-minute retirement plan. I watched it yesterday through that report, and it pulled in a few losers, but man, it went to town. All the way. Beautiful trade. Market's filling in the gap from overnight. Okay, one last one is the Dow, and we're all set. The Dow Diamond has been, man, that's another one. The Signal B Dow has been on fire as well. And we're going to go over some performance here in just a minute. This is the Dow A. And we'll do the Dow B, and we're all set. Please forgive me. I had a meeting this morning at my daughter's school, and or I would have done this before I opened the room. Okay, we're all set now. Okay, so what I've done is I've got the full portfolio. Every single one of our bots, I have it running on a separate tab. And they're all in a $300,000 Apex account. And we're not going to try to choose or pick or choose which one is going to do the best. We're going to run them all. And we have some really unique and powerful technology with our bots and drones that we're going to be releasing that I wanted to show a couple of features. If I open up my strategies and I go to a new strategy, what this model will do on a drone is if I want to connect a bot to one of the drones, it'll ask me the strategy to use for stops and targets. So if this was a bot I was creating, I would want it to look at, for example, the crude oil drone. And the model type, we can have it looking at stops and targets, where it will dynamically change excuse me, the position of your stop and profit targets based on the range of the market. And we also have trading hours. stops and targets for trading hours. So the trading hours, the drone is going to run 23 hours a day. And over the course of, and we can put in the look back period of time. Right now I only have a few weeks running this 23 hours a day, so I have it on a 2-week look back. But the more data that I accumulate, I'm going to probably increase that number some. But we're running it on a couple of different variations to see what's the most effective look back. But very interestingly, Mark brought to my attention yesterday was this trading window count. What that means is this strategy, the drone can feed the bot up to 3 separate trading sessions. And what this is looking at, this trading window count, is if I want my first, second, and third best trading windows to be there, my trading count would be all 3. But what if I just want to trade the best trading window and skip the rest? I can put this trading window count down to 1, and it's only going to trade the one session that does the absolute best. I've talked to people all the time. They say, hey, I just want to take 1 or 2 trades, and that's it. And that's going to, give you a solution. You put it on just your best time of the day, and that drone's going to run 23 hours a day, and it's going to tell the bot the very best half hour or 2 hours to trade where it consistently makes money. And that bot, that will be the only time that bot takes a trade. So this new update that's coming out on Friday has a really great feature where we could really trade just the cream of the crop. I've been putting it on 3, and letting it run a little more, take a few more trades in my testing. But I'm also going to run a variation that maybe only trades the best time and forget the rest. What I'm talking about, if you don't know, is if I pull up my trade performance in NinjaTrader, I think this will give you a really good illustration. And let's say I look at a time analysis. This would be what the trade performance of the drone would look something like this, let's say. And it would tell the bot the hours of the day over the course of 2 weeks, or you could do 2 months look back. It's up to you. But it will tell you when the drone consistently makes profits. And it's going to tell the bot, hey, if you take trades between 12:30, that window right there, from 12 to 12:30, well, we made $1,189 entering between 12 and 12:30, and another $1,000 entering at 12:30 to 1. So it's going to tell your bot, hey, this is number 1 right here. Take this right here for number 1. Then it might put this as number 2. And then this frame over here is number 3. Well, if you just want to trade the cream of the crop and have 1 trading session hour, then the example that I just showed you, you would choose 1 in that input instead of 3. Here we go. Russell looking good. So the drone, you can see here my P&L of the drone. This has been trading all night, 23 hours. Now if I go to my 2-minute bot, it hasn't taken a trade yet because it's just not in the time frame that it does the best. So it sidestepped all of those losing trades that the drone took, and I'm still waiting for the clock to come on when that strategy performs the best. So my drone's down 3,000, my bot's at break even, and we're waiting to get into our sweet spot. as far as timing goes. This is another strategy right now that's running wide open that hasn't been time optimized. This is really where we're headed. This is a strategy that incorporates all of the triggers, A, B, and C, and potentially D, 4 entry triggers. It's going to use our pattern recognition, our time optimization. It's going to use everything. Sergio's running a self-learning model where it's going to run for testing 23 hours a day with all of the triggers enabled, all of the pattern recognition integrations, and it's going to run in a closed loop system, and in the database, it's going to be able to tell you what time to use which entry and which ATM is where we're headed. So that's what these ABCs are that you see on my chart. These are in a kind of a learning mode right now, and this is where we're headed with our next update, which we're already working on. That's going to incorporate everything, all of our triggers, all of our AI technology that we've put together up to this point, and it's going to leverage everything together. But for this Friday, man, I am so excited, I can't tell you. Let's see what the Signal A bot's doing today. Yeah, Dr. Jeff, it's really exciting. We had a really great meeting yesterday. Let's see if we can break this area of resistance here. This might get some legs and head to the moon. This is our bot. This is part of our portfolio. And it is running on my trade copier, I see. Come on, get the break. There we go. Okay. Big hammer. Come on, give us another hammer candle. Okay, she's pushing up. Go all the way. Oh, is that a beautiful trade? Get up in our profit window now. Get up in our profit window. This is our haymaker strategy. Had a huge day yesterday. That's potential. Come on, give us a big one. Wow, you see the crude oil and the Russell just knocking it out of the park. Uh-oh. Nice trade. Okay, now we're in on the 2-minute bot. So this is the time frame. Must have been about 10 o'clock that the drone gave this 2-minute. The green lights. It likes this time. So we're in this trade on our portfolio. This is where we are on our apex. We're at 300 in unrealized to 125 in realized. And this is trading 12 different bots simultaneously. And it's only going to take trades at the most opportune times. Pulled in a small winner. Thursday, September 19th. Amazing how fast this month is going. Wow. Oh, let me take a quick look at Forex Factory. Unemployment claims was this morning. Manufacturing index this morning. Natural gas storage at 10:30. So I think it's pretty safe that we could trade right through the day here. Oh, that would be great, Mike. Mike, thank you. Man, I tell you, you're awesome, man. Really a valuable member of our community. Okay, let's see if we can get this burst through resistance. Get a big pop up, and we're kind of consolidating, bouncing off of that area of resistance. It's about the time the retirement plan likes to go. Let's take a quick look at the data on the retirement plan just to see what the windows are. And I'll give you a good, really clear picture of how this technology works as far as the time optimization goes. Let me just clear everything I've got. Okay. So let me go back to the 9th. Okay, you see here, this is from the 9th to the 19th. I've been using this for about 10 trading sessions now. So if I look at my 2-minute drone, the 2-minute Signal A AI drone, this is the information that it's feeding to the bot. The drone is trading right through the entire 23 hours. It shuts off from 5 to 6. And you could see the peak windows as far as profitability goes is 10 to, 10 to looks like 11. And then another time frame at 2 in the afternoon to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So if I was to open my strategy parameters of the 2-minute bot, if I look at the bot, see, if you remember these time windows here that it does really well, you'll see in my bot performance, those are the times that it's been scoring, is right in that window where the drone is making the most money. That's where I've been making all my profits on the bot. The analysis of it over these last 2 weeks, well, the retirement plan trading one contract with this time optimization over the last 2 weeks is at $5,131. We've brought our win rate up to 50%. And we've got a beautiful risk to reward ratio. Our average loser is 199. Our average winner is about 350, with some really unique ways to manage those trades. So that 2-minute bot, now if I look at the old bot that's not using that technology, it lost $1,590 in that same period of time. So this new update that we're going to be releasing to our members tomorrow is going to turn a strategy that was performing pretty poorly into a really a much more efficient, profitable bot. And this is what the power of that artificial intelligence is going to do to the entire portfolio. That's why we're really excited about it. Let me see which bot I'm in on now. I'm in on, it looks like the Russell, Signal B. Yeah, I'm in this trade here on the bot. Crude oil and the Russell are having big days today. ES is doing well on the Signal A. Yeah, I saw Suzanne, if you're still here, you had asked a question in Discord. And it's funny you had asked the question you did because that's exactly, where we're headed. I forget exactly how you worded it, but the AI model is going to do a self-learning process with all of the triggers enabled simultaneously at the same time, and we're going to do it on all the instruments. That was your question. You said you have it on the Nasdaq. Do you plan on doing it on the other instruments? And yeah, the answer is yeah. That's really where we're headed. You kind of got ahead of us. We're going to have that on all the instruments. The ABC with the AI technology telling us, which trigger does best when, and what's the range of the market. And let me tell you, as far as giving you an edge over other retail traders, it's going to be, David versus Goliath. Hey, good morning, Stephen. NQ 1850. Nice. You get that move up, Rao? Let's look at the next example. In the last 10 trading sessions, our NQ30 range signal A, that's the haymaker strategy. The bot on the bot that is currently being traded, it was negative 24.55. Now, leveraging this new technology over the same last 10 trading days, we're up 1370. Now, that's a big difference. So you could pick the best strategies if you want. If you only want to trade NASDAQ, you can only trade NASDAQ. You could pick and choose, or you could trade them all. I'm going to trade them all just to test it out. And then over the course of 2 weeks or a month, I can optimize it. And if I want to make any adjustments, I can. All right. We are in another position now. It's hard to tell on the copier which one it's in, but this will kind of give us the answer. It looks like we're in the YM short. Got a lot of slippage on that one. So let's take a look at the YM. It's the signal B bot. Here we go. Wow, how did my stop get way up there? Something doesn't look right there. Usually well, well, everything just took off. Here goes the Dow. Curious to see how this manages this position. Russell's in long. Dow short, Russell long. Come on, break through that pivot. Mm, 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 mm. Going to start using that break even plus or minus a little more. Come on, Dow, go all the way. It's in our profit window on the Dow. Okay. Gold's in a long trade. Ralph. Yeah, Stephen, we can't wait to get it out. We're really excited to get it out. And it appears tomorrow is the day. It's a great time to get aboard now. Let me tell you. It's a great time to come aboard now. Here we go. We're short again on the Dow. The Dow has been really a pleasant surprise for us. Been getting really great results on the Dow. Let's take a closer look. Over the last 10 sessions, my Signal B bot on the Dow is up $1,100. 10 trading days. If I look at the old Signal B without the time optimization, it's up 168. So a significant difference with this new technology. $10.30 is natural. What was it? Natural gas. Yeah, natural gas storage. 10:30 a.m. Come on down. Come on down. Taking some heat on the Dow position. Okay, 4 more minutes. We're in the big trade long on gold. Let's take a look at that trade, Rao. Let's pull up gold. Must be making a big move up. It is. Let's keep an eye on this trade. We're in on the signal B. Well, look at this push up. Holy moly. Look at this push up. Looks like we're in a YM bot. We're a YM long now. Big push up. Man, the market's flying. To the moon. Take a look at the stock market real quick. Yesterday, initially when the 50 points was announced, 50 basis point interest rate cut, had a huge green candle. So, oh, here we go. Then all of a sudden, I look at the retirement plan and it's going short. It's like, uh-oh. Then Jerome Powell came on, whispered in the market's ear, and boom, the retirement plan's going long. Another reversal. Big volatility up and down. Today it's and overnight it's one directional, man. It's headed up in a big way. Man, this stop on the 10 range makes me nervous. I see my stop all the way down in home plate. Come on, get in our profit window quick. Holy moly. That comes back, I'll lose my breakfast. Get in the profit window. Get in there. Oh. Up 260, up 240. My stop is down here, which really isn't the most ideal position for it. We can give back potentially a lot more than we could have gained. Push up, get in our window. Oh, still not in there. Get in there. Okay, bam. Nice one. A beauty. And gold is climbing. There we go. RTY, YM, BE plus or minus. Dow's over 42,000. Holy moly. Hey, good news. Good news if you got a 401k, retirement plan, IRA. Yeah, I thought we were doomed a few years ago. Gold, 2,600. NASDAQ's back over 20,000. Where we are so far on the portfolio, if you're wondering. We're up $175 cumulative. And we're back in. We're back in the Dow, it looks like. The bot. 30 range signal B. Let's do it. Let's go to the haymaker. 30 range signal B. Here we go. Haymaker's in. Kind of an overbought market. Bit overextended. That was trouble. That was trouble. 30 range signal A is faring much better. Well, that's the benefit of diversifying the portfolio. You get one strategy that's getting beat up, but you've got 3 or 4 others that are pulling their weight. Gold still on the rise. You see the MACD cross. Our signal A got in nice and early on that. Oh, it's actually a signal B. Signal A would have been a beautiful entry too. All right, natural gas storage came out. Janet Yellen. David Wise was telling me yesterday, he said, this was before the announcement. He said, if they do the 50 basis points, investors may look at it as, it's a weak economy and out of desperation. They did 50 basis points instead of 25 to kind of put a negative spin on it, because you never know which way the market's going to digest the information. So I'm looking over at the Forex Factory and Janet Yellen. She said the Fed's move is a very positive sign for the U.S. economy. So they're whispering in the market's ear. Whispering sweet nothings. What a trade on gold. Wow, a monster. We're in our profit window now on gold, so you could take a sigh of relief When you see that stop swing up and lock in all of those profits, now it's, am I going to make 500 or 700? Steven's in the game. Great job, Rao. You're funny. Marcy, good morning, Marcy. I think we're going to start seeing some fireworks here. Let's get this retracement and hopefully continue our rally up. Good morning. So always nice to see you, Marcy. The stock market looks good. Dow's up a point, point and a quarter. Dow's up 1.75%. Russell up 2%. The Nasdaq is flying almost 3%. Nvidia's up big. Gold just bounced right off our stop, nicked it. And we're back in short on crude. Crude's trying to get in on this reversal. Could bounce off the 50. Here we go with a reversal on the NQ. Oh man, this is really a bullish environment. I always get nervous with this Nasdaq, with these counter trend trades. But man, lately they've been. I mean, you saw the numbers: $5,000 in 10 sessions, trading one contract on this NQ 2-minute strategy. It is overextended. Let's see if we can get a bit of a retracement. It's been working. Look at gold, 750. Okay, retirement plan got stopped out. Again, we have the entry on same bar enabled on this, which can be very impulsive. Pop you in quickly. Come on, get a big push down. A little more. Go to plus 11. A little more. Okay, that got us there. That got us there. You can see the retirement plan. Now our stop's at plus 11. There, boom. We got our second leg locked in just there. So we make about 400 or 500 on this trade. Now with one more push down, we get the home run. So a really great way to manage these trades on a 2-minute candle. Push a little further and get in our window. I think that is in our window actually. Okay, look, just touched our profit target too. Look at that. Push down. Little more. Little more. These trades here make the difference between a good day and a great day. We're at the portfolio's at plus 355. This is where we're standing. We got 355 realized. We're trading the full portfolio. See what positions we're in. Apex short NASDAQ. Let's still be in the... 2-minute bot. Come on, push down. Oh, stop this out. That was a little weird. I didn't get the exact same result. Okay. Trader one strategy, Dr. Jeff? Good question. I'm going to clean up this whole workspace. Trader one is trading the NASDAQ on an 8 Unirenko. It's trading from 9 to 10:30, 11:30 to 1. And it's using a signal C entry. Similar to Steven. It has a two bar delay. So it needs 2 bars of confirmation to close in the same direction as the entry. So a 2-bar delay, and it has a number of filters. The bias, the 1550, the 15 market structure has to be in place. So it's not going to take counter trend trades. I can give you historically what it's done. Today could be a one-off. I do have a couple of strategies I'm testing, though, that look really good. Let me see if that's one of them. No, it's not. You could see that strategy, which is just a testing bot that's not part of our portfolio, is has 10,000 in winning trades, 11,000 in losing. And it doesn't really, it does well at 9:30 only. That's a strategy. It must have maxed out at 9:30. Russell Signal B is doing very well today on the drone. So something to know if you are one a member is for that model um, to kick in. A good practice is going to be between 5 and 6 when the market takes that 1 hour break between 5 and 6 Eastern. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to your strategies, disable them all, and re-enable them. When you do that reset, it picks up the trading hour optimization from the drone when you re-enable the strategy. So if you just leave them enabled for a week or 2 weeks, they're not going to continuously optimize. You want to disable and re-enable. I would do it every day at that session break is what I've been doing. Retirement plan is best still in. So a good practice would be, and you always want to make sure before, I spoke to one of our members, if it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before, had restarted his Ninja because he had, I don't know, something happened where he needed to restart his Ninja. So he disabled the strategies and restarted Ninja. But the step that he forgot to take, if you're ever going to restart your Ninja, you always want to go to your positions. Always be aware of what's opened. You never want to be in an open position and shut down Ninja, especially on a live account, unless you plan on holding it overnight and you know about it. But to prevent catastrophes from happening, before you shut down your Ninja, always check open positions and close them. If you don't want to hold them overnight, or if you want to keep a close eye on them, because what had happened was he had restarted, came back on, re-enabled the strategies, and still had those open positions from when he shut down. So everything was out of sync. Steven's in this one. Well, things have kind of turned around. I was getting all excited. It was looking so bullish. But listen, if you look at the retirement plan, the 2 minute, or if we look at the E-mini, it'll tell a completely different story. It looks like the world is coming to an end. But on a higher time frame, we're still lined up for long trades. Market structure-wise, on the 5 minute chart, on the ES, you can see our 50 is still green. Our 15 is above our 50. And we're just making a little bit of a retracement. Stevens right back in. Stevens super aggressive. Not a bad entry. Oh, everything just fired off short. Let's go to our AI bot. Early rain. Oh, I'd love to score this one right here. Come on down. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Go all the way. Let's go. Push down. Okay, coming into a little bit of support here. Let's see if we can break through this support. Could be off to the races. Don't come back now. Push on through. Push on through. Go ahead. Break it. Break it. Break it. Ah, bounced. Push it through. Come on down. Push through. Haven't broke that. Almost broke it too. That would have been nice. Okay, we're still in the game here. Where we're at 275. 275 cumulative. The whole portfolio. We're trading one contract. Yeah, I'd like to use that too, Mike. You're referring to the 50 signal? Yeah, it prevents counter trend trades on a signal A. Really on any entry. Yeah. Those are beautiful entries too. Those are my favorite ones, I'll tell you. Those signal A's that have that 50 filter in a trending market, man, it gets those. It's the same trade that Dan, we met with another member, Dan. He was talking about that pullback up to support and retracement back into the trend. Tight to the 50, or in Dan's case, tight to the 15. He was actually looking at a 13 EMA. Well, listen, depending on your, on what your goals are, your profit goals, there's nothing to prevent you in the strategy parameters. It gives me the ability, I can set this up, just to give you an idea. In my strategy parameters, where I have my daily loss or daily profit target, I can set what my risk tolerance is. If I don't want to lose more than $400, I can put it right here. And if I'm on per account, even if I'm running 10 different strategies, it's going to be cumulative, what all of the strategies have done trading on that same account. So if I've got 8 strategies all running on one account, and my risk tolerance I put 400, once I lose 400 cumulatively, it's going to stop trading for the day. And vice versa with the profit limit. If I'm happy with $400 a day and I'm not looking to break the bank, I just want to make a few hundred consistently each day, I can set a very modest profit target or a very ambitious profit target, whatever your goals are. And once it reaches this profit limit, it's going to automatically stop trading as well, which is really nice if you can't babysit your charts. If you want to set it and forget it, you can put how much you want to make, how much you want to lose, and it will stop trading. Or you can put it per strategy. If the strategy is just not running well that day, and you want it to cut off and let the other ones continue to run, you can certainly make it per strategy or per account. So really nice flexibility with that as well. But really, what I was talking about earlier, it'd be really interesting to see. Because, listen, we can get as conservative as we want. If we only want the best of the best, when the drone just crushes it every day at this certain time, we could put our trading window count, trading session windows, at just one window. And I'm going to set up a second instance and look at that as well. Ron, it starts working immediately. I'll tell you why. We were just talking about this in our meeting. That's a great question. When you get the update, if you want your drone to run 23 hours like mine, right off the jump, you're not going to have those in your database. You're not going to have that data for those extended hours. But you will have them, for the times that your system is currently running. So, to answer your question, Ron, it'll immediately start working with the data you have in your database. But for it to start adding in those other overnight sessions or extended trading hour sessions, we never hold a position overnight. None of these are going to trade between 5 or 6. When the session break comes, it's going to close everything out automatically. So the system automatically adheres to the prop firm's rules regarding overnight positions. So, Ron, to answer your question, once you start running that drone 23, 24 hours a day, it'll start kicking in, as soon as one of your trading session hours exceeds what you already have in your database. It might take 2 days, it might take 2 weeks. But if you're running the system now, you want to extend the hours, you can go to your drones and just start letting it run 24/7 and start accumulating data. The update is not going to erase the data that's already been accumulated on your computer as valuable information for this system. And we're taking precautions so that doesn't happen. Okay, I'm back in a trade in the portfolio. I'm in a position now on the 30 range signal B. Let's see if we can get this to continue to the downside. That's the entry we were talking about, Dan, to pull back to the 15 and the continuation down into the trend. It's a little tight. My stop's a little tight. Yeah, too tight. So that signal B is having a bad day. Signal A is having a good day. So they've kind of evened each other out. ES got stuck right at the VWAP. Now we could get a beautiful retirement plan long here. This is retraced all the way back to the 50, and it's just sitting there. This could be the retirement plan all the way. Let's go back to our bot on this. Gold is back in long. Oh. Yeah, it was processed yesterday, Ron. Excuse me one moment. USA. To hear this message now. That's my daughter's school calling. Okay, we're back in. 30B long again. Man, we're due to pick something up on this strategy. There we go. Come on, give us one. Retirement plan is going to go in too very shortly if this continues up. One day pass on the 2-minute. Here we go. Here's the ODP. 2-minute ODP in the house. Here we go. Oh, it picked a great time to jump in too. Love the entry. Taking some heat. Portfolio's hanging in there. We're at $305. 305 cumulative, running all the bots. We're just a trade or two away from making it a great day. All right, we're going to go to about 11:15. See, that was one, and Mike, that just so happened to be one time that the 50 signal, prevented it. But listen, at the risk of giving away some of these winners, you could see my 30 range signal A didn't fire off because my 50 was red. So in that one case, being conservative cost us, but it probably saved us from 4 or 5 losers, though. That's what the 50 signal enabled. Let me just give you some context what I'm talking about. Our signal A, the entry is when the RSI line, this relative strength, pops up through the 20% line. Would have went long, but our 50 EMA was red, and that was the filter we had in place. This is going to get ready to fire off again. Well, I think with these interest rate cuts, I think it's really going to be great for us. It's going to be great for trading. I think a lot of it's been probably cooked into the equation, but I think the reverberations, the repercussions, the results of these interest rate cuts are going to continue to play out on our charts. It's a big jolt to the economy. And from my understanding, they're expecting 2 more before the year's up. So we could be in for a really nice ride here for the rest of the year with these interest rate cuts continuing to be cut. We're in a great position to capitalize on it. So really, without any muss or fuss this session, once I've set up my trade copiers, I've got the whole portfolio copied. I'm in another trade on the E-mini, it appears. But I'm up 300 so far, and we'll take a look at the E-mini trade that I'm in. It's the Signal B bot. We're trying to push down below the VWAP. We traded into the VWAP. I'm going to make a little note about trading into the VWAP. Never a good idea. Okay, we got stopped down on that one. All right, 11:11. Good luck. See if we can get one more trade in. We break through this resistance. Our signal B is going to fire in. Yep. We went long NASDAQ. Come on, push up. Ah, damn. All right. Brought us to break even. Yes, exactly, Mike. There will be many more. I don't let that bother me at one bit, because I know that that's the cost of filtering out the losers. All right. Well, I wish our Signal A would have taken more trades because Signal A is a great entry on this 30 range. Let's give it just a few more minutes. I'm looking at the Signal A, the ES 5-minute to the upside here, right off the VWAP. We could catch a really nice Signal A entry right there. We'll give it just a few more minutes. 5 more minutes. Look at the Russell. Wow. Signal B Russell is crushing it. That ES6U, we were looking at the numbers yesterday. Whoop, everything just jumped. The YM Signal A bot. The YM has been a pleasant surprise, I tell you. Let's take a look at the volume here. Things appear to taper off. We're at just under 600 on the Nasdaq, 1,000 on the E-mini. We're just about 1,000 on the Nasdaq here, 1,600. Still decent volume on the Nasdaq. The E-mini was about 1,700. We're missing these signal A entries. Watch this ES. If this area of resistance doesn't filter out our trade, that ES signal A bot very well could pop in here. Wow, great job, Rao. I think this ES is going to launch. Made this retracement. Came back down here. Kind of wicked into the VWAP. Went into consolidation. Now it's popping out of it. You got a green 15, green 50, 15 on top of the 50. The only problem is this area of resistance above. We're kind of stuck in a channel. But playing the bounce off the VWAP would have been a good entry. Here we go with the signal A. It might have fired off. ES 5-minute, the AI drone went. Our 6 Unorenko has been in long. That's the thing with the 6 Unorenko, it's faster than a 5-minute. The ES signal A is in. Let's take a look at it. Now, whether it can break through that area of support or resistance, I don't know. It's a nice entry, though. A little late. The 6U's already up 250, 300 on the trade. And Russell's back in long. All right, last trade. This evening, I'm going to put a link in the room. This evening, Mr. Kushner, who's our prop trader, is doing a presentation on the money flow tracker. We've got a really great discretionary system that also runs on NinjaTrader 8. This is our premier automated system. And we've got a discretionary system. That's going to be this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to put a link in the room. In the description of this video is a great link if you want to learn more about the AI Auto Trader. Click on that link in the description, the top one, the description of the YouTube video. Okay, I just put a link in the chat channel. If you'd like to come check us out at 7 p.m. Eastern, we're doing a live presentation. We've got a professional prop trader on staff. His name is David Kushner. We endearingly call him the Kush. The Kush. Good stuff. He's going to be presenting tonight at 7 p.m. And he's got a prop trading hack, a rules-based system that he trades on a discretionary basis. And it's absolutely worth coming to take a look at. NASDAQ has gone sideways on us. E-mini slowly pushing up. And we're in a beautiful trade on the Russell. And after these trades close, we're going to end today's session. The Kush, not the cash. It would be great if you would come with us. Marcy, I'll come with you anywhere. All you have to do is invite me, and I'm coming. Here goes the ES. Push, push, push. To the moon. Oh, our NQ 2-minute. Oh, how'd we miss it? I knew it was the ultimate reversal off the 50. Boom. Our retirement plan maxed out at $2,000. Let me tell you, yesterday I watched it do the same thing. With these big moves, with this volatility, the ES on the signal A, the 5-minute, the NQ on the signal A, the 2-minute, they're loving this environment. Loving it. So we're headed right back up into that area of resistance on the E-mini. If we push through it, and this thing doesn't throw us a nasty wick, and we just went short on crude. The ES can throw you some nasty wicks, I'll tell you. At 12.50 a tick, it's sometimes it's a little difficult to manage. Thank you, Marcy. And Friday is the big day. Listen, we're releasing an update. If you don't already have this AI Auto Trader, come join us now. I'm telling you, you're going to thank me. Go, we're pushing up. Pushing up. The Kush. 7 p.m. this evening. I think the market is taking a lunch break on us. Oh, we got wicked out. All right. We're still in the Russell. We got wicked out of the E-mini. But we're off and running with the full portfolio, and it's going to be really exciting. Yeah, I'll tell you that retirement plan yesterday. I was watching it. Man, it loved that news report. Man, did it score. I think it was actually the bot. If I go back that I was watching, let me scroll back real quick. I think it was the bot. No, must have been the drone. Yeah, you could see these yesterday during the report. Took a short entry at right about 3:15. Came all the way down. Then it jumped in long. Got wicked out, it looks like, over here. But these big moves up and down, it was having a really nice ride. Look at this short trade. Shoot. Straight down. Long. Short. A lot of volatility. All right, everybody. I don't want to put you to sleep. I hope that everybody has a great rest of their day. And listen, tomorrow, some great news. It's Miller time. It's Friday. We've made it. Tomorrow, the owner of Right Line Trading, Mark Miller, God willing, is going to be with us. And he's going to be trading his live accounts, his prop accounts, PA accounts, He'll do the 1-day passes. It's always, let me tell you, if you haven't seen it in action, don't miss tomorrow at 9:30. I'm a little boring, I got to admit. Mark is much more exciting. You don't want to miss him. All right, everybody. Have a blessed rest of your day, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks again for joining me. If you will, like my video on YouTube. It gives me a little traction, and we always want to get some new eyes on the AI Auto Trader. By liking our video, it always helps us out. Have a blessed rest of your day. We'll see you again tomorrow. So long, everyone.